Kevin,
Why does me? Kevin said it. Kevin said it.
Go watch those episodes when Luke.
I agree with Kevin, but I didn't say it. Kevin said that shit.
He got Luka. He got apparently he got all the help he needs. Luka averaging 30. What happened to those others? Game? What happened to the others?
What about it?
I give Luka a pass that one game. Like Luka never said he was sick. Like it's not like he makes excuses. So if he said he was sick, I'll take his word for it that he was sick. But no, Luka only had 2 assists in game 4. I wonder why. What happened to those others that y'all was telling me about? Gabe Vincent and Austin Reeves and Rui. What happened to them? Why you only had 2 assists? It's not that he wasn't passing the ball. No, I don't want humble AJ. I want LeBron. What's up with the Lakers, AJ? What's up with the Lakers, AJ?
I don't know. I'm a LeBron fan. I ain't a Lakers fan. I'm a LeBron guy. And LeBron,
I hate niggas.
Wow. LeBron, hey man. That's my thing though. Like, what do it mean by his legacy? If he get bounced first round to end, like, what does it mean for his legacy?
Nothing.
Something to talk about. I got you.
Yeah, like his legacy could do nothing but go up. It can't really go down.
I don't want to see LeBron James get bounced in the first round. That is just.
Oh, you better close your eyes tonight, buddy.
He's not getting close.
That's dead. I feel like if it was the Rockets up 3-1, certain teams up 3-1, I would agree. I feel like Ant-Man is a psycho, and he would rather end it in LA than at home in Minnesota. I feel like he would truly rather end it with y'all at home.
I believe that you'd be right in that, but I don't give a fuck what he believe or what he want. Like, it ain't gonna happen. Like, you're right. He probably definitely want to do in this shit on their home court and talk shit in the press conference or whatever, however. But yeah, that shit ain't gonna happen. LeBron get 0-1 to Ant first round. Crazy work.
Is it?
Crazy work. Yes, nigga, that's nasty. What? First round for 1 to Ant? Nah, dog.
But like you said, LeBron has been playing pretty well. Like in the fourth quarter, I think he had 10 points in the fourth quarter in game 4.
Yeah, LeBron's LeBron.
No, he had 0, AJ. He had 0. He didn't score in the fourth quarter. He didn't score.
I know you did. I tried to play for each other. Yeah, 0 points. Hey, it is LeBron.
That's on JJ though. JJ was tripping.
And hell, he played the whole damn game. He 22 years in. The whole starting 5 played the whole second half.
I'm not blaming LeBron or Luka. My question to you, I asked Kevin since you don't want to answer. Kevin, where are the others?
They exactly who they were.
I agree.
That would piss out with AR. Because when it's meaningless games, he is next level. When we need this motherfucker to ball out and we had the moments, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck are we looking at, bro? Like, what are we looking at? But
that's not who he's supposed to be, AJ. He ain't supposed to be the person that everybody wanted him to be.
Exactly. He is. That's what I was so mad. Everybody say we got Luka. I still think we need 3. We got 2. We need another one. We already need that one more.
Yeah, I agree. And Rui shot really well from the field. I think however many points Austin Reeves had, he had them all in the second half. I think it was like 17, something like that. And Rui, like I said, Rui shot well. If you can't win like that, they're not winning.
Bro.
Yeah.
You right. Cause you did that. You right. You right as fuck. Nigga, Rui gave you 23. He was 9 for 16. He hit 5 fucking threes. How many more times he gonna do that shit?
None. He may never do it for the rest of his career.
Come on, bro. He had a game in his fucking life, and you lose. Like we not getting no. And Austin Reeves, he hit 5 threes, 5 for 12, and he only had 17 points. We need at least 24 points from this man, bro.
Yeah, he can't be scoreless in the first half. I agree. Like you can't be scoreless in the first half.
But keep it true with you. I'm talking shit, but I told you when I watched him play, I don't know if I text that shit, but I said out loud who I was talking to. I'm watching the game with, but I was saying, bro, if Rudy Gobert was a almost offensive threat offensively, almost threat offense, this would be a sweep, bro. It wouldn't be. Who can guard this big ass nigga? We have nobody that can guard this nigga. Only nigga we got is nigga Hayes, and he played 4 minutes.
Because he doesn't offer any value.
Exactly. We have no answer for this shit. Hell, even your boy Randall. Who gonna guard nigga all game? Brian ain't guard nigga all fucking game. Who gonna really guard nigga all game long? Nobody.
Yeah, Randall. Hey, Randall is hooping.
That's what
Randall is hooping.
Like they got Nas Reed. Like we have nobody to guard these niggas for real.
But how did y'all not know that going into the series?
That's a question for upper management. That's above my pay grade.
I mean, because they traded for Mark Williams and then they rescinded the trade. So I didn't understand that either. And Mark Williams probably had a double-double just about every game since the trade.
Hold on, you said Lakers declined that trade?
Didn't the Lakers take that trade back?
Yeah, they failed his physical.
Yeah, he failed his physical. They was ready for that nigga. We would have got bro, we been all right. We would be up. It'll leave beside 2-2 or 3-1 if we had Buddy.
Hey, Kevin, what go as far as you know, what goes into failing? Like if a player's physical fails, is a trade automatically done?
Yeah.
Or that team has the option?
No, you could still trade niggas who hurt all the time. You could trade niggas who fail a physical, but if they fail a physical, it's up to the team to see if they want to continue with him or not.
Oh, that's a mistake of the century. Because even after that trade, Mark Williams had monster games. Like you said, Jackson Hayes played 4 minutes and he started. So that must mean he only played the
starter
4 minutes of the game.
4 minutes. He's a
So
starter.
that's probably the first
minutes.
4 minutes, and then you don't play again. The Lakers also getting bullied. What's his name? Jaden McDaniels.
He had 30 points last game. No, I'm lying. Not this game. He had 16. He had one game. He went crazy. I was like, God damn. But so what y'all see in the series? How y'all think this series is gonna play out? Y'all know y'all think LeBron gonna lose, but
I think it's over on Friday. I think that's when they play Game 6. I think the Lakers squeak by tonight, but they have nothing. They're gonna use all the energy tonight.
why you say that?
Because it's do or die. They got to do everything. LeBron probably gonna play the whole game. Luka probably gonna play damn near the whole game. You can't afford to have them off the court, as you could quite tell by now how the series will win. The other guys aren't doing nothing. What, Gabe Vincent, Jackson Hayes, and has to come out the game immediately. Playing small with DFS as a 5. I don't see how they even win this game, but I'm gonna say they somehow figure it out.
What you think, Big Walt?
I agree with Kevin as far as they're gonna have to play all game, but I have to go with my convictions. And I don't know. Granted, I did pick the Lakers in 7, so I did say it would be a long series, but I'm just so confused on why I even picked the Lakers. Probably because of Luka and LeBron, but I agree with him that they're going to play the whole game. I think Luka and LeBron might even go hero mode, but I just don't think it's enough because there's two guys.
They've had a good series, so it's like even that don't help them.
Exactly. That's why I can't go with them tonight. That's why I can't do it. Like AJ, you made a great point where you said who wants to guard Randall all game. Randall and Jaden. Watch them tonight. They never. Well, Randall will stop moving. Jaden will never stop moving, bro. He's shooting threes. He pulling up mid. Both of them, and Ant-Man. Ant-Man, to his credit, has not settled. Remember at the beginning of the season, AJ, I was like, Ant-Man settling for too many threes. He ain't settling. The threes he's taking now, he's open. He ain't settling for shit. He is forcing the Lakers to guard him.
Real quick, because he got a lot of slack early on in the season when his threes attempts went up tremendously. And he would tell people to like, mind your business. I'm going to play. And for him to lead the league in threes made this season, like, what are we saying now that the season's over with and we seeing how he's playing throughout the season with threes?
I still don't like it. I wish he would get to his shot more, but he want to be a 3-point shooter. Let him be a 3-point shooter if it's going to help him win. I think he better off attacking the rim and hitting his mid range and go with the flow of offense.
I think, but do you think there's something wrong with real quick? Do you think there's something wrong with him? Because if I know Kevin would like to get to certain spots, he want to get to this rim, he want to get to the mid range. Wouldn't you play off a little bit? I would. You see what I'm saying? I know what you're not really a threat behind that line. So him getting that 3 up and showing people that, hey, you gotta come out, you gotta come all the way out here to get to me. Now it's better for me. Now if I get around you, it's open. You see what I'm saying? I get to my spots better when you here and I get past this first man. Now it opens up my teammates or also myself if I get past my initial guy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you at the end of the day, to me, you still gonna make more 2s and 3s. So I don't hate what you're saying. You're gonna make more 2s and 3s. So I feel you with the sagging off. As far as like what I was saying, as far as like at the beginning of the season, I was one of those people saying he shot too much. I'm with Kevin. I still think you shoot too much, but for you to shoot a lot and lead the league in makes, maybe we really should mind our business a little bit. Like clearly this nigga know what he doing. But I would like to see him still attack more. Like if you watch SGA play, he don't build defenders out. Like if they set a pick for him and you go under on a 3, he gonna keep dribbling and be like, nah, nigga, you finna come up here and guard me. You ain't finna make me settle for this 3 because that's what you want me to take. So I would like to see that more, but at the end of the day, they up 3-1. So Ant-Man can tell us to mind our business. Now, next series, if he go and shoot 20% from 3, then we can reopen this conversation. But I got back to the original, whatever. I got Minnesota, and I would agree with your Rudy Gobert point too. If he could just play some off, if he could just be like a tier down from Zubac.
Yeah,
I don't think anybody in the West would be able to mess with them.
Just put the ball on the fucking backboard.
Yeah, if he could catch it, he wouldn't even have to dribble. Like if he could just catch it, it give you a regular drop step to the right, to the left or to the right. If he could do it with both hands, if he could just average 12.
What the fuck are they working on all season?
Big men are just clumsy, dog. Like
Yeah.
I see so many big men, they can't catch a ball. They can't finish under contact and with small men on them. The big man that we grew up watching in the 90s would drop 30 on every big man we see play today.
Yeah, they can't catch. Kevin said it. Rudy Gobert doesn't have good, and you know I'm a Rudy fan. He doesn't have hands though. He can't catch a basketball. When they throw it to him down there, most of the time it's a fumble or it's getting stripped. He doesn't know how to keep the ball high. He just don't. Nas Reed can do all of that, but Nas Reed don't got the defense. He plays defense, but he don't got the defense Rudy got. Because Rudy has been amazing on defense.
Rudy, and I get that. And I'm a defender. I'm a guy that love defense out of the ball. But I can't imagine playing my basketball my whole goddamn life and I don't get better offensively ever. Like, that don't make sense. Hey, even me, if I go out after a while, I'm going to start hitting some shots. I'm going to cut. You know what I'm saying? Like, let some balls, basketball. Look, I'm going to get better offensively just by continuing playing basketball.
Play. And he's from overseas. That makes it even crazier because they work on that.
You can't catch a basketball to me.
Watch him tonight. Yeah, he can't.
I believe him saying it's like, what the fuck are you working on when you not in the off season? When it's time to warm up, how the fuck are you warming up? What do your warm up look like?
He probably jogging or like, on the bike.
How you when niggas doing layup lines and they shoot, getting a shot ready for the game? What are you doing? Stretching? You know what I'm saying? Jogging around the goddamn gym. Like what are you working on?
And Kevin made another point. I think the reason so many people foul him, because eventually, fouls add up, but so many people foul him because he can't finish through contact. If he could finish through contact, it would be a lot of and ones. And you don't even want to risk that at that point because now you're just adding up fouls. But they do it to him because, A, they know you can't make free throws. And we know if we foul you hard, you're not going to get the and one. You're going to miss. And then you're going to miss 1, maybe 2 free throws. So I think that Rudy Gobert thing is a great point. Yeah, like if you switch Rudy Gobert with Zubac, I think Minnesota has a legitimate chance.
To win it all?
Yeah. Ant-Man, look at what Ant-Man showed us last year in each series and then what he's showing us now. He's just not scared of nobody, bro. And Ant-Man isn't guarding Rui. He's guarding either LeBron, Luka, or Reeves. He's not wasting his time. He's not resting on this person. He's guarding one of your top 3. And most of the time it's LeBron or Luka.
And this is what Minnesota advantage is. They have 3 switchable defenders who gonna give them hell all night.
Yeah.
Like Ant-Man gonna give you hell. NAW gonna give you hell. And then if you get past them, you got Jaden McDaniels and you go to the paint. Now you got to finish on Rudy.
Yeah.
That's a long day for you.
And even when you take him out, Nas Reed is not Rudy, but he's still a really good defender. Like everybody they put in can play defense. Like Conley's not the defender he used to be, but he's still pesky. Like he's still gonna make you work just to get the ball up the court. Like it's just not a good matchup for the Lakers. It's just not.
Yeah, I agree with y'all. Being down 3-1 is just crazy hard.
It's
But
over.
we're gonna see. All right, the game we got at 7:30. Who y'all got? Rockets, Warriors. I know y'all got the Rockets getting closed out tonight. That what y'all got? Y'all got.
I hope the Rockets win.
Take care of business.
I hope the Rockets win.
Yeah, I changed my mind. I got the Rockets.
That's that giant shit. So are you hoping or you got?
I got the Rockets tonight. I think the Rockets win tonight. I do think they lose in 6 probably. I did have the Rockets in 7. But I'm gonna go with the Rockets tonight. I think the Rockets are fueled off of that negative energy Draymond gave them in Game 4, and I think they come to play. And I think the whistle is on their side this time.
The Rockets' biggest problem is nobody on offense is a scorer.
Well, they got one. He's just not efficient.
And that don't make him a scorer. That make him a jacker.
It's fair.
He can't be a Kobe?
Kobe.
Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Kevin, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that.
You know what Kobe would do? If he only averaged 20, you wouldn't even notice he only averaged 20 because he out here doing everything.
Kevin, shut up. Kobe's going to keep shooting that fucking basketball.
Because he's going to do everything. That's what he do.
He will shoot that bitch 60
Jalen Green was unplayable.
I respect it.
Jalen Green was unplayable. They had to take him out. You ain't taking out Kobe for nothing.
No, I'm not saying.
Fair point. Okay, you brought that full circle. I was confused for a second too. Like, hold on, what are we saying here? But yeah, you wouldn't be able to take Kobe out. But AJ is a troll.
I'm not trolling. I'm just asking the question because I learned to appreciate volume shooters. At first, it was like stop shooting the ball, but I respect the fact that like, when it's a shooter shoot, keep shooting. Mm-hmm. You see, it's good shots. Don't you be jacking shit up you get past half court. That's the problem. But you gotta live and die with a shot. So I ain't mad at it. So y'all got go.
He wasn't even shooting, AJ.
Huh?
He wasn't even shooting.
Yeah, that's a problem. I was about volume shooters, but yeah, you see, yeah. I don't know.
That's what I said before the series started. I said Jalen Green got to mature for the Rockets to win, and it don't look like he did it yet. So yeah. Maybe next year.
He shot about 42% this year.
You said how much?
42%. Average 21 points a game.
From the field?
Yeah. Yeah, 42% from the field.
44. We could be honest. 42 is not good. I say 45 and up. 42 is from the field.
Steph Curry did 44. Is he not Steph Curry no more?
We're gonna talk about Steph Curry at 37. I mean, I guess, but I also told you, never mind, we're not gonna go there. Oh no, Steph Curry's playing in this game, so that's fine.
Yeah, Steph Curry 24 and a half.
Steph Curry would fit that Kobe mode that Kevin was just talking about, where he has to do everything. So I expect him to miss more. Jalen Green don't really have to do everything. Like, they do have other guys that can score. One of those guys is not playing in this series for whatever reason. That's neither here nor there. But
who are you talking about?
Cam Whitmore. Not 15, 20. Cam Whitmore can score.
He's like the 7th big man they'll put in the game.
That's what I'm saying. He's not playing. And I get it, whatever. But he's the only other guy. Like, if Sengun is scoring most of your points, you're probably in trouble.
He ain't there yet either. He ain't there yet either.
No. Because he don't rebound in the second half. My parlay told me that.
And he's soft with finishing. Like, if he ain't gonna get the outright dunk, it's a miss.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, I don't even think Golden State is doing anything special. The Golden State's others are showing up, though.
Oh, no. They're just crowding the paint.
Way, though.
They're crowding the paint. They're like, Houston can't shoot. Let's crowd the paint.
That's what I'm saying. They're not they don't. Golden State doesn't look special to me. Like, I can still see Golden State losing to whoever they play next round.
That's that bullshit, because that's the same shit I seen when they won that last championship with 21-22 when they beat Boston.
Me and you was on the same page.
Exactly.
Remember, we were like, they're not special.
Fucking special.
Boston was just not ready. But they didn't. I don't even care for this series, to be honest. I really don't. I don't see how they come back from 3-1.
Yeah, I know the other series last night. Did y'all watch that one?
Which one we talking about?
Which one?
Clips Nuggets.
That play tomorrow.
No, that was last night. I said, did y'all watch it last night?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I watched that shit. Hell yeah, Jamal Murray dropped 43.
Yeah, About
If
damn
they
time.
get-
He go crazy with everybody up at the fucking. He'll crazy.
If they get that Jamal
everybody
Murray,
else.
if they get that Jamal Murray, it's over. I mean,
They go,
you
yeah,
see
it's
the-
over. It's over. If he's gonna do that, then it's over. What is it? 3-2 going back to LA?
Yeah, I do think
So
it's
you
going
don't think
7
Kawhi
still.
can match that?
Absolutely. Like Kevin said, that's why it's going 7. The Clippers are absolutely gonna win game 6. We all knew this series was going 7. I don't know anybody that said 4, 5, or 6.
Nah.
Unless barring any big injury like to Kawhi or Joker or Murray, everybody and their mama knew this series was going 7. They might blow their ass out game 6. But game 7 gonna be a motherfucker, boy. But based off what I've seen the last few games, I don't mean to foreshadow too much, but OKC might beat either one of these teams, boy, because they gonna come.
I tell you, we get Ant versus SGA in the conference finals.
Yeah, they gonna come in too tired, boy. OKC been resting since what, Sunday?
Yeah,
And you know they
got
barely
more
played
time
the
to
last
chill.
game. Huh?
They
Yeah,
got more time to chill too.
yeah. Well, sometimes that could be a curse, but the way they looked,
They didn't look special to me neither though.
they never look special. That's the scary part. They never
they don't
look
look
special.
special to me, bro.
They just look like a well-oiled machine. Like they never even SGA's games where he go off, it don't look special to me.
Do you think? I think Ant get him. And Ant CSGA in the conference final, it's over for Oklahoma. I got Ant them.
Ooh, I would love to see it. I don't got no pick on that.
OKC can match up physically though. Like they not the Lakers in Golden State. OKC can match up with J. Will, even SGA, Hardenstein. What's the other nigga? Who's Dort? They can match up physically. That would
Caruso.
No, that's my thing.
That would be a series.
Caruso for sure. It's my thing though. You're right, 1,000% right. It's going to come down to those two guys. Who wants it more? I'm not they're two. I'm not saying because SGA is not Ant that he don't want it as bad as Ant do. I'm not gonna do that. Okay? I believe he got that same kind of heart. It comes out differently.
Yeah,
It comes out as pores differently than Ant. Ant is, Oakland fucking city. He's right outside your fucking front door. Whatever you got your fucking front door walk, that's Ant. And SGA, he was a kid in Toronto. You see what I'm saying? So that's not just Toronto, but it's just a different aura. And they both hoopers, but I think you tell me wrong. I think Ant's teammates feed off Ant. Not say they don't do with SGA, but the way they get around Ant and get rowdy because they got Ant. He popping this shit. He's pushing LeBron James around. When have we seen anybody do it to LeBron James? And it not be like nothing like a physical, like we trying to fight, but just in nigga, I'm
Chicago tried to, but that's really it for sure.
Like I'm
Boston
and Chicago for sure. But that's
I'm talking about pushing nigga around. Like what they was doing, they were a pushing match. I didn't see Paul Pierce and LeBron doing that shit when they played each other.
You don't remember the series then?
I got what game where I gotta go back and watch?
All of them?
I seen a ball. I seen that being a tough matchup.
But I
didn't see LeBron and Paul Pierce pushing each other, and them.
That's like, when LeBron just joined the Heat and the Celtics, and they had them battles. Go rewatch them series, man. They
were down 3-2, and LeBron didn't smile.
All right, man. Come on. I thought we was talking about OKC.
I'm just asking questions. I'm just making sure
we're not going to do that.
That
was 13 years ago,
bro. That's it.
13 years ago.
You know what I'm saying?
You was in your 20s when that happened.
LeBron was
a long time ago.
Hey, it wasn't that damn long ago, motherfucker. Don't do that. It was many moons ago. It wasn't that many moons. All right, well, see, y'all what y'all got for the Knicks and Pistons then?
Good series. Just like I expected it to be.
7?
I ain't expected to go 7. I thought we would win game 5.
Yeah, I had Nick. I think all three of us, well, me, you, and Jeremiah, I think we all had the Knicks in 5. Last night surprised me, but if you watch that first quarter, really towards the end of the first quarter and half of the second quarter, Karl Anthony Towns missed like 4 or 5 bunnies right at the rim. Like literally right at the rim. Brunson had a terrible first half. I think he only had 6 points in the first half. And then Cade just exploded in the second half. And Cade shot 11 free throws in the second half? That is insane. And he made, I think, 9 of them.
It's a real good series. They're going back and forth.
Yeah, I do expect the Knicks to close it out in 6 though in Detroit. That's what I expect.
I
Do
just
you know
wish
everybody that
Carl
plays
Anthony get
except
a
for 2
call.
players, 6 out of 8 players that played for the Knicks last night were all in double figures.
Yeah,
But
Mitchell Robinson
nobody
had an
hit
amazing
more
first
than
quarter.
20 though.
Nobody got more than 20.
Nobody scored
What
more than
Brunson finished with?
16.
Oh yeah, so he ain't have a
He was 4
Brunson.
for 16.
Yeah, he was getting really frustrated out there, and Cat was getting frustrated out there because they weren't getting calls. And then Mitch Rob had a crazy game.
Yeah, his first quarter and like into that second quarter, man, he was hooping.
But he's another clumsy nigga who can't catch a ball.
Yeah, he is. He is, but I'm gonna still roll with the Knicks, but I do like what I saw from the Pistons last night. I do like what I saw. And Cade Cunningham that nigga smooth, man. He got a smooth game. I don't care for him as a defender, but he got a smooth game. Where this nigga go? Oh, this nigga must sit timeout. But anyways, that nigga Cade got a smooth game.
I like Cade.
Still roll with y'all.
I like Cade. And then Carl Anthony, he out here running like he Giannis. I'm like, you not Giannis.
What you mean running like he Giannis?
Like he go from 3-point line and try to drive all the way to the basket. Like Giannis could do that. Maybe KD could do that. You can't do that.
Why you say he can't do it? Because he can't dribble? Because he can't dribble like that? What you mean?
Not through traffic with somebody on him.
I needed that. I had him for 20.5 points last night.
What do you get, 18?
I think it was – no, I needed 7 more points. No, I needed 4 more. So he finished with 17. Yeah. But, I mean, I think he got 9 of those in the second quarter. He ain't it. He ain't it. Like, allowing Tobias Harris to guard you is crazy.
I won't say allowing.
Nah, he's allowing it, man. Come on, man.
If you watch the game, he's driving to the basket. Now, what's happening after that is up to Tobias Harris, him, and the refs. Because not like he just out here like, I don't want to go to the basket. He's trying. He got frustrated and he went to the cup a couple times.
So what are you saying right now? That they're not calling fouls for him?
I'm saying I don't mind if they're not calling a foul. I'm just saying he needs to understand that they're calling it they letting the guys play. He needs to do better. Well, it's not a regular season no more. They swallowing the whistle.
That is fair. That's cool. That's cool. I want to see him more in like regular ass post ups though. That nigga don't be posting up no more. That shit weak.
But he been stopped doing that. So the Knicks knew that when they signed him. I don't even know if they even want him to post up, but he need to post up.
Yeah, and like I want him to post up and like force the issue. Force this nigga Tobias to foul you.
Well, it's not even Tobias, it's the help because Jalen Duren gonna be right there.
That nigga can play too.
He's a good defender.
Yeah, he could play.
The whole Pistons could play defense. I guess Cade probably the worst defender.
And he's okay. I just don't look. But Thompson, man, oh my God.
Yeah, Asur is a dog.
His defense, man, jeez.
Because what you got is Asur out there. Who Tim Hardaway just there to shoot.
Yeah. He used to be okay, but he don't even try to play defense now.
You know, Schroeder gonna make everybody day hell because he just
play defense.
He a pest.
Ron Holland, he could play defense.
Beasley cool, Holland cool. Tobias doing what he doing. Who else is playing for them? Oh, they got Big Stu right now. Big Stu.
But he tough. I don't know how much defense he plays, but he's tough.
He'll go out there and foul. I know that's for sure.
Yeah, the Pistons are tough. I would like to see it go 7, only because I want to see you and other Knicks fans sweat. But
I think we're going to Detroit. We're going to finish that out.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think it should have been. I'm like, how many? Like Brunson went. Would y'all say 4 of 16?
I didn't really keep track how many misses, but he was missing a lot early.
Yeah, and then you only lost by 3.
And him and Josh Hart were sitting out like 2 of them last series on the 3 minutes.
Yeah, I kind of think Tibbs might have melded in a little bit.
No, the people on the court didn't know what they was doing. They're like, are we getting timeout or do go? Like, bro, time is ticking. Somebody go do something.
Nah, for sure. Who's y'all second best player to you?
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Oh, my bad. Third best player. Is it OG or
I think
Bridges or
there's
Hart?
no set third best player. It could be Hart, OG, or Bridges, depending on what day it is.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be OG. I just don't think he knows it.
OG game won't make him the third best player over Bridges because Bridges has a smoother game, and OG don't got no reliable drive
Move or
jumper.
spot.
Like
That's-
Mikael could get to a spot and hit a fade, and hit a midi on the fade. OG just got to power through and hope he makes whatever he puts up.
I hope he made that three he made to I don't know if that was the tie. Was it the tie the game or the
No, that's to bring it down to 3. That was to bring it to 3.
That was a big shot.
Or bring it to 1. Either 3 or 1. It made it 1 possession. I know that. But yeah, I like OG and Mikael. I think they're pretty much the same type of player. The one just bigger and stronger.
Yeah.
The other one is a better shooter of the ball. And then Josh Hart, if he had any type of jumper, oh my gosh, they would never leave him alone.
Yeah, because that nigga is a hooper. He made me some money last night too, but Cade did not.
This is a tough series. Like, it's a low-scoring series. People not gonna really get their averages like that for real.
Yeah,
Except Brunson different. He's a superstar.
that's what's up. Okay, well, you know what? AJ not on here no more. Fuck it, let's go there. We got at least another 30 minutes, but
Superstar.
he has been to a conference finals. He wasn't the best player though.
He's not been to the conference finals on that. He wasn't the best player on the conference finals team.
But he did that Utah series. He was the best player for sure.
Yeah, that's what his coming out party. They got him paid.
Yeah, and like I said, Luka didn't play those games. So
who else was on that team? Brunson and who was out there with him?
Dinwiddie. That's before Dinwiddie got traded to Brooklyn.
Was Porzingis on that team?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
If he was hurt. But I know Porzingis wasn't playing.
Oh, that means y'all had Daniel Gafford then.
We ain't had Gafford yet. We just got Gafford last season.
Well, that means Porzingis was there then.
Porzingis wasn't playing on that team. Who was our bigs? Hold on. We gotta take.
Was it Dwight Powell? Y'all was rolling out there with Dwight Powell then?
Man, come on, man. You know how Luka do. What year was that? 2022. Western Conference Finals. No, it couldn't have been 2022.
It's when the Celtics went all the way, right?
Yeah.
No, it's when the Bucks went all the way. The Bucks played the Suns, right?
No. Remember, we beat the Suns. It's the Warriors and the Celtics year. That was 2022. Western Conference Finals, 2022.
Porzingis wasn't on that team?
If he was, he wasn't playing. If he was playing, then I'm pissed because where the hell was he at?
He probably was hurt though. He might have been hurt.
I'm just looking at random game. Let's see if he's even on the roster. Dallas. We had Dorian Finney-Smith, Luka, Reggie Bullock, Brunson, Dwight Powell. And then on our bench, we had Cleaves, Bartans, Dinwiddie.
Okay, y'all had just traded Porzingis that year then, because that's how you got Bertans.
Yeah, that's what we had. Like Josh Green was on the bench, Trey Burks. Yeah, a whole bunch of niggas. Boban. Yeah. So I can let me get back. Wait, but
that's what the Lakers should have got. They should have got Boban or JaVale McGee.
We don't want any Knicks fans to the Lakers what they should have got.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that shit. It's over with.
That's funny, but yeah. We were still talking about the same Knicks Pistons series, really. But I still think the Knicks gonna close it out. But I do think the Pistons got something moving forward though, for sure. They got something.
What happens if the Knicks don't seal a deal? What if the Pistons slide by? Like,
if we lose 3-1, you got to fire Thibodeau.
Yeah. That's it. You got to keep the same players though.
The Pistons aren't a better. Yeah, the Pistons aren't a better team than the Knicks.
Not even close.
So you can't lose up 3-1 also. Especially when the refs gave you a game.
Yeah. If
they did say they came out and made mistakes though. They said that.
And I saw what you said in the group chat, Kevin. I would agree with that too. They need to stop doing that. Stop coming out after the game and say that you fucked up.
Who does that serve?
Yeah, it doesn't help anybody. Stop doing that shit. We all saw it in real time. We know y'all fucked up. But I would agree. If they would have
To
just
be
lost
fair about that call, Josh
But-
Hart
Go ahead, finish your
jumped to
point.
the side of him. Tim Hardaway jumped into him. I know it's considered foul because of the motion, but I wouldn't have called that bullshit.
You said he jumped into him?
Tim Hardaway did. That was an unnatural shooting motion. To me.
Oh, was it?
To me.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch any replay. I saw it live, and then I saw the broadcast review replay. But I didn't watch it again after that.
No, I mean, the man
I don't
jumped,
like that jumping.
kicked his leg out, moved his body to him. Like, if Tim Hardaway would have shot the ball regular, he might have made the shot.
No, okay. Well, I'm gonna watch the replay. If that's what happened, I would agree. I don't like doing all of this. I'm like, if the shot doesn't look the same way he shoots it in warm-ups, don't call it foul.
It didn't.
Yeah, don't call it
How
foul.
you know a nigga shoot like in warm-ups?
Because he shoots the whole game, AJ. He shoots in the game.
But you can't tell me, okay, this shot I want to shoot like this. You can't tell me I can't shoot it like that.
Okay, AJ though, if I'm right-handed, which Hardaway is, and I want to say he came from the right, it would make no sense for me to fade right. If anything, I'd be fading away from him. If he's coming towards my shooting hand, I'd want to fade away from him. I wouldn't want to fade towards him.
I may shoot better with him in my face like that. I might get that shit.
But he's coming to the side. Well, no, I guess
Exactly.
I guess he was running right at him. I don't know.
I might got.
I gotta watch the replay. I gotta watch the replay.
Watch the
Because I ain't
replay.
with that fading into people shit. I don't like when people jump into people. That shouldn't be a foul.
But that been a great area in the defense and basketball for the longest.
Facts, for sure. I just
It's
don't
been
like
forever.
it.
I've seen Kobe do it a million times, literally.
Why everything gotta be about Kobe? I don't get
That's
it. What Kobe
That's my
did?
boy. That's my boy. R.P. Kobe.
For sure. Rest in peace to the GOAT.
R.P. Kobe. And we already we saying the niggas Clippers. We got Clippers winning this game at home tonight.
Game 6. I got the Clippers for sure.
You got
Kawhi will figure it out.
So you said Kawhi figured out and drop a 35 piece?
I say Kawhi gets at least a 30 piece. I say Kawhi is aggressive and lives at the free throw line. I expect James Harden to have a better game too. But if game 5, well, no, that was game 5. If game 5, Jamal Murray shows up again, well, that shit over. He's over with. What's the next one?
13 points. Joker only had 13 points. He had a double though. God damn. That nigga cold. 13, 10, and 12. Yeah.
He wanted. Are the other series in the East over?
Just about.
Because it's no. I think they might all be over. I think the Celtics won last
I think
night.
Boston got to play one more game.
You can't.
Who they? What they doing?
They done? They already played 5?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, because they lost that one game. I think they lost game 3.
Yeah, they
sure?
forewarned them out. They forewarned them. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
is over. So it's
Oh, yeah,
just
everybody done then in the East.
in the East except y'all. Okay. Cool.
Now we finna go get a rested Boston Celtics.
Do we already have any round 2 matchups?
They're not gonna do Cleveland versus Indiana yet. They probably wait till Saturday.
No.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm saying that's the guaranteed matchup.
Yeah.
Cleveland Pacers. Yeah, that's the guarantee.
Okay, cool. And what we got in the West? Anything guaranteed already in the West? OKC and
if Denver win, they play OKC.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
nobody guaranteed the West yet. Only team that's waiting is Thunder.
Who Minnesota playing? Because the Lakers are done. Who Minnesota playing? Who Minnesota got?
They'll be playing Golden State if Golden State wins tonight.
Oh, but that series isn't over either. Okay, so the way it would look is Minnesota Golden State round 2.
Yeah.
And then OKC versus the Clippers or Nuggets.
Yes.
Okay, I like that round 2.
Round 2 gonna be lit.
I like that round 2. What's it look like in the East? Y'all said Cavs and
We just wait. We just gotta beat Pistons. We'll play Boston.
Oh, the winner of your series played Boston.
Yeah.
Whoo. That's gonna
That's
be
over
over.
with.
That's over for y'all, fool.
Is
It
it
was
over?
fun while lasting.
Is it?
Oh, hell
I've been
yeah.
watching.
Y'all ain't beating
I've been
nobody.
watching. I watched Boston play Orlando this series. They don't look like the Boston from last year.
I absolutely agree. They didn't make a single 3 yesterday in the first half. Until the second half, they took off. I agree. My only thing is, what Karl Anthony Towns are you gonna get? That's
Also,
what comes down to.
if Drew Holiday not playing, it's very even to me.
Kev, look at me.
Even is an understatement. No, he's right.
Ain't no way in hell y'all beating Boston.
Yeah, they're not gonna win, but it's 6-7 game series at that point.
It could be interesting. Some talk about Sports Center, some talk about the Boston podcast. But other than that,
Don't let Jaylen Brown be hurt for real.
no, he hurt for us. Not now. If he hurt, I ain't gonna do Knicks like that. He hurt for us. That's a problem.
Tatum just gonna average 35. Still get them up out of there. I wanted them to play the Cavs because I still don't think the Cavs are unbeatable. I just think the Heat was that bad. I don't think the Cavs are unbeatable. The Cavs are gonna beat the Pacers though. They're gonna beat the Pacers because the Pacers don't play no defense.
Speaking of that, we gotta talk about it since we here. How y'all feel about that after the game scuffle that happened? That transpired.
Hey man, you come in my face after I just played a 48-minute plus OT game, talking crazy to me because y'all didn't say a word. He just looked at him like, "This nigga serious?" And I mean, you got to defend yourself. It's people on the court. You ain't got no security with you. You don't know what they capable of doing. I mean, I didn't know if you knew that was Halliburton's daddy off rip.
He said he didn't at first.
Yeah. He said he didn't know. He said he learned that they talked. They got real close and talked, had a conversation. And it looked cool. Now, this is my thing I didn't understand. It looked cool between Halliburton Pops and Giannis. Now, I don't understand the other dude getting in Giannis' face.
They got into it. It was either game 1 or game 2 they got into it. Like, Mathurin got a tech and everything. They didn't say
that's but that's what Mathurin do, though. That's what he do.
Yeah, literally his job. He did that in that rookie sophomore game. That's literally what he do. He can hoop. That's what he do. But Giannis must have said something to him because Mathurin looked like he wanted to shake hands.
But also,
you just
why are we rushing the court? It's the first round. Why are we rushing the court, man?
They beat Giannis.
No. We gotta hold on. Who's weak? Because Halliburton had every right to stand up on.
No. That's Halliburton celebrating like Wade and Dame do and D Rose did.
Yeah.
Why are fans rushing?
Yeah, his dad had no. You gotta look at security for that. Like, why would y'all let him on the court? I know that's his son and stuff, but I would agree it's not the finals.
But like Giannis said, show some humility in winning because you ain't do shit.
I saw the interview. Giannis popped his shit. Giannis was like, I have a championship. They don't. And I agree with that. You didn't win anything.
And yeah, you beat us, but what are you doing all that for sure?
And this is not Halliburton talking shit. This is Halliburton's dad.
Now, Halliburton, I respect what he said. Came out and said like, "Yo, my pops was wrong," type of shit. Like he had to do all.
Yeah. I respect Halliburton.
I respect for doing that.
I
wouldn't have said that. I probably wouldn't have said that.
Hell, I would have told him behind closed doors. I wouldn't have said it.
Hell no, nigga. That's the light skin shit. Dark skin nigga would never. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I would like, I ain't even see that. We just won. I'm on to Cleveland now.
That's crazy. He funny as hell for that one. Next question. I ain't finna come out and say he was wrong. Like now, to Giannis, like he ain't do that shit. That's my bad.
Once I get in that car, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, bro, you are tripping, nigga."
Yeah, I ain't a positive nigga. You all ill drunk ass. Sit your drunk ass down.
Put that nigga in a box. He does not need to be with the regular.
Nigga 2 feet taller than you. You all in nigga face. What he gonna knock your ass the fuck out, Dad? What you do?
Because I can't do shit with him either. I can't even have you back against Giannis. Giannis gonna do the same shit to me.
That's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, Giannis is.
He ain't a Rudy Gobert. He all skinny and shit. Now he got some size on him.
I got a question for y'all. Outside of the Lakers, let's ignore the Lakers. Got nothing to offer. Okay, let's just state that right now. What team you think makes the most sense for a trade for Giannis? I'm gonna think the Rockets, but I'll let y'all go get y'all's off.
You took my answer. We talked about this a few weeks ago. I would agree. Where we disagree is what I would be willing to give up. But the Rockets make the most sense. The Rockets are in this predicament they're in now because they don't have their number one scorer. Like, to your credit, is showing us that he's not that much of a scorer, and when he's not scoring, he won't even keep shooting it. So I think the Rockets make the most sense. But if I had to choose another team, I'd choose the Hawks. You didn't say realistically.
No, I've heard the Hawks. I've heard the Hawks before. I don't know what the Vegas odds are for who would trade for him or what Giannis would set the trade in. I know they said Brooklyn is a team. Like Brooklyn don't got.
Yeah,
nothing.
I saw that last night on ESPN. I was like, Brooklyn, that's interesting because who's he going? He must just want to be in Brooklyn. He must got a Brooklyn. No, he's married. Never mind. But I think the Hawks will be my number 2
I like
team.
I like the Hawks. I like the Hawks.
Yeah, like give Trey and if I was the Hawks, it's not often that I say this. I would be willing to give up any player on my roster.
They will have
to picks.
They will have to
for Giannis.
Jalen gone, Richie gone, Dyson gone.
Giannis be doing a lot of what he's doing without a legitimate point guard. And there's no shade to Dame. I just think Dame is more of a scorer.
You see what he did last night? Last night with Gary Trent, he had a 30-20 triple-double.
Come on, like you put Giannis, Trey be out here getting 19 assists with Jalen Johnson being hurt. He out there doing that with whoever. So I think the Hawks. I think if you put him with the Hawks are a top 4 team in the East.
Because Milwaukee cooked. I don't know if you've seen the articles and stuff that they're reporting. They about to do a season with no Dame because he just got hurt. Achilles gone. He won't be ready till April next year because he's old. He's like 35, 36.
Yeah, they don't trade Dame.
You have no trade. No, my bad. You have no draft picks. You have old Brooke Lopez and Bobby Portis as y'all second and third best players, and Kuzma. The team sucks. Like
Kuzma did nothing this series.
They better off getting the Chris Middleton game. You know what I'm saying? Chris Middleton get you one. He get you one.
Big fact. Big fact. And he'll at least assist. He'll help. Kuzma was. Yeah, Kuzma was bad.
This my thing. Now, of course, hindsight's always 2020, but what is the legacy of Dame Lillard right now?
Ooh.
And the Lakers had who?
What's the legacy of Dame Lillard right now?
He has the same legacy as.
Don't be disrespectful.
But I would say like he has a Melo legacy.
Okay.
Like we know he was cold, but he got no wins. He got no MVPs. He was cold when we saw him play. You knew he was top, whatever his position, and he gonna get buckets.
That's a good comparison.
I want to argue so bad.
I do too.
I agree.
I'm trying to find a way to argue this, but I give you
that because he hit big shots, high volume shooter, but he made a lot of the shots. He was on a lot of teams where you felt like it was just him, and he still balled. But at the end of the day, like when the rubber meets the road, it's not even a championship appearance.
No MVP.
Yeah, no MVP. But we're going to respect you, though. In 20 years, when we talk about who was cold in the 2010s, we're going to mention Dame for sure. But we're not going to mention him with KD and with Steph.
I think Dame would be on some, Dame Lillard type shit. I don't think he'd be a top of our minds.
No.
I see that because
we'll talk about him.
Because he played for small markets and he did all that same thing. So it's like, yeah, we know Dame, but it's like.
We're not giving that small market shit no pass. He's still top 75. I don't think that's small market shit.
Yeah, but it's like if Dame played for New York all his career, you know how we would talk about him. You know exactly how we would talk. You know how they would talk about him.
Nah, it's Dame. Nah, you do. You would Dame. Take your ass back up to New York. Don't do that.
You know that, AJ. If Dame was a Laker, if Dame played for the Bulls, if Dame played for the Knicks, he'd be looked at in a different light. He played for the Blazers and Bucks.
But he still got a lot out of that.
He did. But I'm saying the reason he's gonna get like swept under the rug in most conversations because he played in a small market.
I believe if he's in this small market right now, if him and Giannis making noise in the postseason, it wouldn't be that.
Yeah, they be hurt. They both of their seasons they've been hurt.
You said if they were really making noise, they went to East Coast Finals last year, and this year they on some same shit, East Coast Finals type shit. Push for a final appearance or make a finals. I think legacy would went up tremendously.
Yeah, because we're not gonna sweep Giannis under the rug.
Not at all.
What Giannis got? What Giannis got that Dame don't?
For sure, a lot. Ring,
MVP in the ring. MVP in the ring.
Defensive player, like he got accolades for sure.
For sure.
That's a good question though. That's a good question. I like Dame. I think Dame is like a top 15, top 20 all-time point guard for sure.
He's somewhere in there. I don't know what his number is, but he's somewhere in there.
Like I look at a Kyrie, I'm like, I can't put him above a Kyrie.
Why not?
See, that's where me and you different. I always think Dame was better than Kyrie, but I understand what Kyrie is.
Yeah, as an individual player, that's a hell of an argument. But I'm just
That's
gonna
a
look
good.
at
That's a good
me.
argument. Who was a better player between Kyrie and Dame Lillard?
If you're talking about individual player, it's very close. It's a pick 'em. But if you look at both of their careers, the only thing to me that separates them is one has a championship. Even though he wasn't the number one, he wasn't, but he got that championship. So I think it comes down to
He was
even
pivotal as fuck. He was pivotal as fuck in that
he
damn
was.
championship.
He was. I'm glad you know that, but yeah.
What you do,
Damn,
so?
Dane. I hate to see it.
Anywho, anything in basketball y'all want to get off your chest? You good on basketball?
Who y'all got in the next round? Cleveland,
Next,
Indiana.
say it again. Cleveland, Indiana. I'm going Cleveland.
Yeah.
In the
They
game,
don't get
seven,
more.
7-game series though. In 7
I
games.
think it's going 7.
Let's see Don Mitchell and Hallenberg go ahead up. Go ahead up. Yeah.
We about to see playoff Hallie. You know how that go. Playoff
They are.
Hallie. What the
They
Hallie?
are going to abuse each other. It's going to be crazy because Halliburton is showing me no matter how slow and smooth his game is, he really can't be guarded. He really can't be. He can't be, especially when he's shooting like that.
Talking shit.
I like it because he's backing it up. Like I told you, like he's. I don't like people that talk shit that don't back it up.
Yeah.
Last year, I get it. Brunson was hurt and Giannis then was hurt, but here he is, like down the back stretch of the season. The Pacers weren't in great position. Halliburton just turned that shit up.
And I think when Hallie's playing his best ball, I maybe only have 1 point guard better than him at their best.
Who you got, Steph?
Yeah, because Steph is just different.
Well,
You not taking at their SGA and Luka at their best are not better than Halliburton?
I think Hallie's more efficient with his game. He plays a better ball of point guard. Like
them two niggas are dropping 40.
And Hallie could drop 25 and 15. I think that's
Luka
better.
had a 60-point triple-double.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but that's not consistent from Luka.
ooh.
Like that's a spark, ain't it? Like that's a spark game.
You said at their best.
Hallie can still play D.
You said at their best. That's fair. At their best. So at Luka's best, what is Luka to you? At his best game.
A 30-point triple double is like Luka's best. Like that's
What's
what
Halliburton's best game? At his best.
like not 30, but he can do a triple double with more efficiency and play defense.
He's not getting no 10 rebounds.
He not getting 10 boards?
Man, what's SGA's best? I don't know. I'm with him that he's
I think SGA best like series games. He probably dropped 35, 5 and 5 with good defense.
SGA's fair. That's fair because he's not gonna rebound like that. And at his best scoring, he's not gonna have 10 assists. I agree because he's gonna shoot the ball so far. Luka, I gotta part ways with you on Luka. Luka at his best.
He ain't giving me no defense.
I give you Steph being number one at his best.
He ain't giving me no defense though.
Nigga, you know I know. But I will say that Halliburton at his best, the sky's the limit for them.
And he clutch too.
He is. Well, all three of them are clutch.
I would just take Hallie over Luka. You know, Luka. I got a bad taste in my mouth from Luka because this is not looking like Luka I thought he was supposed to be.
Yeah, them 30 points weak. But I got that series. You said against Cleveland. I got it at 5 or 6. I just don't think the Pacers play enough defense. That's all.
They never do. But they gonna outpace you. They gonna run and gun all night.
I would like for it to go 7, but they also got like a size advantage on them. So yeah, I would go with the
I think what Cleveland did might hurt them in game 1. So if you got any money, put it all on the Pacers game 1.
What do you mean what they did?
Smack the Heat like they was nothing.
What you mean, like too much
That's
rest?
not real basketball. They gonna come in here and play no basketball for 4 weeks, for 4 games, and get hit in the head when they see Halliburton running up and down the court, dishing and diming. Neymar, Pascal improving. Like that's Siakam out here with 20.
They shot lights out too the entire series.
And everyone on the Pacers could shoot, dog. Like everyone on that court could shoot. Not one person on there can't shoot. And that's gonna be tough.
Are y'all choosing the Pacers?
No, I think the Cavs have to win, so I'm going with them in 7.
Oh, y'all just said in 7. Who you
In
got?
7.
Edwin?
I got Cavs in 7.
Oh, okay, y'all just saying it'll go 7. Okay,
For sure. I
hope so. I mean, I hope it does.
The Patriots are they gonna be a pest for the Cavs.
Yeah, he gonna.
I like John Mitchell dog more than I like Halliburton. Halliburton played a good series this past series. Give him credit, but the series who they lost to last year was it wasn't Boston.
Boston.
They lost to Boston in 6, I think.
It was games where I thought Halliburton left me on the bones. It was games where I was
because he don't be shooting. He be wanting to be passing of the year.
I didn't see the one. Doug Mitchell, I seen a one in him plenty of times, and I believe when it come down to it, the one between those two guys is gonna go down Mitchell's way, and I believe I'm going to prepare them to win that series for sure.
Yeah, to be fair, that was his first playoff, so maybe he learned.
Maybe. Let's see. Did he went to Olympics this year? Probably learn a lot from guys, the Steph Curry, the KDs, and LeBron.
But you are right. He don't want to take over the game by himself.
And that's annoying.
He has the ability. That's the sick part. Like he really has the ability. He'll literally watch them struggle for 9 minutes, and then in the last 2 minutes, be like, all right, I'm gonna take these 2 threes to end the game. But it's like, bro, you could have been. But I agree that Donovan Mitchell not gonna let you off the hook.
No,
like he gonna make you guard, and then nigga, you gotta match me. You gotta match me, not Miles Turner, not Mathurin. You. But to Halliburton's credit, you can't deny it no more. He has the ability to match just about anybody. Just about. It's still a certain amount of niggas. I don't think so. But
y'all pray for Darius Garland in that series.
Huh?
Pray for Darius Garland in that series.
Why he need prayer?
Oh, he's gonna go through it.
Teams always pick on him. But his offense is up there too. So
exactly.
But teams always pick. He was talking that shit about Tyler Hero the other day.
I was about to say, who was talking? He was talking shit about that.
I was like, nigga, teams clearly, and Donovan Mitchell's not a great defender either. They're looking at both of y'all and saying he's worse. Let's go after him. So,
but you know what they do got? They got that big motherfucker right behind them. 2 of them.
Oh yeah,
actually.
2 of them. Yeah, I was about to say 2.
Big. Mobile, that nigga big as shit.
The thing is, I don't think that's gonna matter because the Pacers are gonna load up 100 threes every night. Like they're just gonna shoot.
And they're gonna make them.
And they're efficient.
Yeah.
That's a scary thing. Efficient, a 3-point scoring team, shooting team is scary as shit.
Yeah, make them.
And if Miles Turner have a couple good games, that might be the deciding factor.
That's the thing with Jared Allen. He's gonna, or whoever's guarding him, he's gonna bring them out the paint. Like that's why they had to bench Brook Lopez. Because Brook Lopez's advantage is blocking shots and shit, but if Miles Turner's at the 3-point line, you're not even in the paint. But they definitely losing.
Well, they just probably play small ball and bring DeAndre Hunter in the game.
I ain't changing no shit. But you're finna guard both of these big men. I ain't changing no shit. Miles Turner better shoot 60% from 3, boy, or y'all gonna be some fucked up ass niggas out there.
Nah, for shit show. Anything else basketball?
I'm good.
We good
I guess who y'all got tonight? Did we say who got tonight?
Did we say?
Yeah. I'm a slide with the Rockets and the Wolves. Rockets and Wolves for me.
I'm gonna go Rockets Wolves. I'm gonna go Rockets.
Y'all line like fuck. Y'all know it's Lake Show.
I hope so we can get another game out of this, but it might not matter.
You go. Stop it.
Bro, LeBron and Luka been balling. Crazy numbers.
Rui, where'd you say Rui? Rui made 5 threes, and Austin Reeves made 5 threes, and you lost. You know they're not making 5 threes apiece tonight.
Yeah, once I saw game 1, I changed my whole mindset about the series.
You said Bronny?
Yeah, Bronny gonna do it.
Oh,
what you say? Anyways.
I said once I saw game 1, that changed my whole mind on what the series is gonna look like. I said, oh, never mind.
Nah, but I ain't hold you. The Lakers, like you said, it matchup problem. I still think they gonna pull it out, but they have to be praying, hoping like Kevin do with the Giants every damn year. That's just what that is. Like I'm praying, hoping for these boys. I ain't gonna hold you.
You talking about the 2028 Super Bowl champs?
Huh?
You talking about the 2028 Super Bowl champs?
Oh my god.
2028?
Yeah.
Or 2008?
No, 2028.
No, that's it. Who's our starting quarterback?
Huh?
Who's gonna be our starting quarterback then?
Hopefully Jackson Dart's panning out.
Yeah, you gotta hope it shit again.
No, he all we got, man. He all we got.
For shit show. All right. Y'all got more time? We go. Talking football.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm good.
Let's dive right into it. I believe a lot of people ain't talking about this team, and I don't know why they not. I know why, because they don't get a lot of talk time. And you already know I'm going with this ball to fix your face. They don't get a lot of talk time, and I feel as though they made a lot of noise in the draft. They had a lot of phone calls going out. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know what I'm talking about Atlanta Falcons right now, I feel they drafted well, and they were being funny by playing on people's phones and shit like that. Like, they had a lot to do. They had a busy draft night. I'm gonna go to the Hawks fan, what my nigga Jeremiah say, the residential Hawks fan right now. How you Falcons? My bad.
I know what you mean.
Football. How you feel about the Falcons' chances this year? Penix Jr. starting. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about this team going into the off-season training camps and all this shit? How you feel about them after this draft?
The Falcons, the Falcons get an A+. No, I'm joking. The Falcons get a B+ for what we did in the draft.
How you gonna do them boys like that?
Well, let me tell you.
How you gonna give them an A? They said, nah, y'all need to get A.
I had to remember. The only thing I don't like is when we traded back up into the first round, we gave up our first round pick for next year. The Giants moved back up in the first round to get a quarterback, and they didn't give up a first round pick. There's no way we should have gave up a first round pick to get back into the first round. However, I feel like 4 out of the 5 players we got, 3 out of the 5 players we got are going to have an impact year one. Mm-hmm. One of them will have an impact next year, and Billy Bowman, Oklahoma, he plays safety. I personally think he's going to play nickel corner. Like, we're going to try him out. I think he has a chance to have a real impact. But those first 3 picks we got, they're all absolutely going to be impact players. Jalen Walker, edge from Georgia. James Pierce Jr., edge from Tennessee. And then Xavier Watts, safety from Notre Dame. I'm going to start with Watts. I want to say, I'm not going to pull it up. I want to say he led the FBS in picks.
He had 13 last 2 years.
I mean, what's
combined?
Yeah. Okay. I know it wasn't per year. It got to be combined.
That nigga balling. God damn.
Combined, right, Kevin?
Yeah. Last 2 years, he got 13.
Yeah. So
that's
one of our issues is we can't get no damn takeaways. So you go and you grab a guy that has a nose for the football. I'm all for it. James Pierce, the nigga we traded up for, he has good traits, but when I watched him play, he didn't jump off the screen for me. I'm going to reserve my judgment. Jalen Walker, beast. He coming in 8 sacks. He getting 8 sacks as a rookie. Y'all need to book that shit right now. Book it right now. Billy, his name is Jalen Walker or Jalan. I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna just say Jalen. A baller. And then we got a tackle from Wisconsin named Jack Nelson. I watched like 2 of his games on YouTube. It's good that he won't have to start next year. He could play. But when I was reading his report, something very interesting was brought up. Penix is left-handed, right? So technically his blind side will be our right tackle, not our left tackle. So we got Caleb McGarry. So Nelson would come in as our left tackle next year, probably after Jake Matthews. So Falcons get a B fucking plus after that draft. The only thing is now we got all of these young pass rushers. So if the ones this year start over the ones that we drafted last year, then my question becomes, why did you draft them niggas last year? They're in year 2 and they're already getting jumped. Why did we waste our time drafting? But B+ for the Falcons.
I can dig that. I mean, I think they definitely attacked that damn the deep side of the ball with this damn draft picks. So, and which was understandable because that was y'all weakness was quarterback play and the defense. I think y'all created those. Y'all created that. You after some guys and the safety Watt from Notre Dame. So y'all got 2 safeties. With Oklahoma, Bowman Jr.
Yeah, I just think there's a chance that Bowman ends up getting into that nickel cornerback conversation. as opposed to say, because we still got Jesse Bates, so they both not gonna start.
No. Now I like the Falcons did. So how you so Raheem Morris? He good? You good with Raheem Morris right now? You good with him?
I wasn't a big fan of Raheem Morris when we got him. I'm standing on my hill.
You still on that?
We still should have got Belichick or another more qualified head coach. Raheem Morris wasn't a good head coach when he coached in Tampa, and then he was our interim coach when we got rid of Dan Quinn. He wasn't good, so I don't know what could have happened in 2-3 years that would have made him ready now, but we'll see. You remember how that Washington game ended, where he refused to call his timeouts at the end of the first half and the end of the second half? So then we fucked around and ended up missing that field goal to beat Washington, where we would have controlled our own destiny. Also, got to remember after remember we got our ass whooped by Bo Nix in Denver, and we came back after the bye week. He said, "Oh yeah, our defense looked better because I had my hand into the defense." But then if you look at what we did against Washington and against Bryce Young in back-to-back weeks, our defense was terrible. So to answer your question, I say all that to answer your question. No, I don't have any faith in Raheem Morris. I think we'll be going 9-8 or 8-9, 9-8, something like that.
Even with the offense looking where
they looked that way last year.
Not towards the end of the season. That was Penix was playing.
How many points did we score on Washington? I feel like that game was 31-24. Washington did not have a good defense. That game was 31. Like, I like Penix. I like Penix a lot, but that game Penix had I want to say 213 for a touchdown and a pick. It's just how poised he looked. His numbers wasn't off the charts.
But I thought what it was me then. He looked comfortable. He didn't look.
Oh yeah, he looked so. In the throws that he needed to make, he made. So I love my new quarterback, but I don't love my head coach. So
I think something to build off on. Well,
absolutely.
Let's get to the residential Giants fan. I don't know what he's looking at right now. It's probably some porn. But how you feel about what the Giants did this draft? Easy.
Porn is crazy.
That's great. I think we have a 6-11 team right now. Maybe they impress me and go 8 or 9 wins. We should have the best pass rush in the conference. Maybe not conference, but at least the division. O-line's still iffy. I'm excited about Scatterboo and Tracy. I don't know if they can look like they next year, but we'll see. We want to rely on Russ to not mess up games for us, the way Dan Jones messed up games for us. And the rest of the team, we still need players. We still need. I like Javon Holland. I think our safety is probably gonna be good.
Yeah.
I don't like our corners. I know we got a Debo and Deontay Banks, but I don't like them. I think we should have got a corner in the draft early, but hey, we had other needs also. But that Drew Carter, Brian Burns, Big Dixie, Kayvon, and the rookie B tackle we got in the second or third. We rolled them boys out there. I don't know what they're gonna do.
You saying that's better than Philly?
What Philly got right now?
They only lost Sweat, right?
And Milton Williams.
Before he went to the Patriots, right?
Yeah, and Brandon Graham gone too.
Ooh, okay, fair.
Damn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn.
Yeah,
I thought it was
another trash bag year, another paper bag year, huh, Kevin?
Y'all get any receiver help?
Nope.
We got receiver.
They got tight end.
I know you have a receiver. They had a
Nebraska.
I think the rest of our receivers are okay guys, so we don't need to get like a superstar opposite of Malik.
Y'all got neighbors.
Yeah, we got neighbors.
Yeah, y'all got a stud.
I know that.
I don't know.
Jackson Dart.
It ain't time to get
I like Andy DeVito. That DeVito, my guy.
He is a 4-string quarterback, brother.
He got paid to play 4 string.
You like that he a mobster.
I love that shit.
His agent looked like a.
We almost got Cam Ward in the draft.
How did you? Oh, you talking about that potential trade?
They was trying to trade up for him.
I do like. I'm with you on the backfield though. I think that backfield is gonna be good, man.
Yeah, because we got Scatterboo, Tyrone Tracy, the little dude Singletary, and the Eric Gray. Those are 4 running backs.
I mean, we could have stopped at the first 2, but yeah.
Singletary was decent when he was out there.
I don't think he's gonna get no carries.
He might not, but he was decent.
Tracy surprised me though. He could play, and Scatterboo is just man.
Hey, Tracy and Scatterboo do what they supposed to do.
They're gonna be tough. The Giants are just gonna need a quarterback who can not fuck up.
We was in a lot of our games until it just got out of control because the
I'm
offense
saying just somebody to not
until they got real.
Yeah, they like, why is Daniel Jones out here still?
Niggas said, yeah.
Until they got real. Like, all right, play time over with.
Back up, sack, fumble, pick. Like, what we doing? Hold a penalty.
I kept it real.
Ball for nothing.
You might mess on the ground, but I knew the Giants wasn't trying to win when they didn't want to give Saquon Barkley no bread. Like,
and that's why I said I'm glad he left. What did he need to do that for? What did he need to suffer for? We suck.
You a real nigga. I always said about you, and I'm taking your damn face. You a real ass nigga.
Everybody was mad that Saquon. They're like, they didn't want to pay him. The team found the way to pay him. Let him go. We not gonna win no games with Saquon back there. He don't play quarterback.
He ain't got no good offensive line to block for him. Like,
we don't have a great O-line. It ain't like we got a great defense and we could 30 carries to Saquon, let it happen.
Yeah.
That ain't the way the game played no more.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go with my team.
The Broncos.
Baltimore Ravens fan, you know what I'm saying?
The Jets, the Chargers, who is it this year?
Shout out to my boy 8, you know what I'm saying? 8 we trust. I'm gonna agree with NFL Network. We got A's in every day. Day 1, day 2, day 3. And I like that for us. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. We got a Giants and Starks. We got edge rusher and Green. We even got our boy Webster from Colorado. I'm looking forward to see what he do. Got them preachers and shit like that.
That was a good pick. That was a good pick.
Yeah. So I mean, we got a kicker in Loop. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what we're gonna do with my boy Tucker. We don't
he
know.
Gone, man. He gone.
He might get charged. We don't know. He
gone, bro. You don't draft kicker unless he gonna start kicker.
There's no camp kick. Like,
I don't need a backup kicker with a fifth pick with a 5th round pick.
No,
yeah, he started.
He he got some situations with he on some Robert Kraft shit with masseuses and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? It said 20 girls that came out and said he did something to them while he was getting rubbed on. That's crazy. But all in all, I like that we attack like the Falcons. We attacked what we needed because defense was pissing me off, and we came out there and got an edge rusher. Then we came out and got a safety. Now we got a linebacker, Teddy. I don't want to fuck the nigga last name up. Buchanan. I don't know. I ain't even gonna fuck it up. But I always felt that we did a bad thing by not paying Patrick Queen last year. And
y'all drafted old boy to replace him from Clemson, the linebacker.
From Clemson?
What name like TJ something?
You talking about last year?
Yeah. Who was they like? He fast as shit.
He wasn't Patrick Queen.
He not Patrick Queen. They might have missed him.
Queen should have paid Queen, in my opinion. They should gave him. To my knowledge, they didn't offer him shit. They didn't even offer him nothing.
AJ, you can't pay Roquan and Queen.
Give niggas something. Something. You right though. You right. We couldn't. Roquan got that check. But no, I like what we did with the draft. I'm looking forward to the preseason and the training camp and shit like that. Because we definitely need the defense to step the fuck up for sure.
When the schedule release? In a couple weeks?
Soon.
Soon. Should be soon.
Maybe I think Travis Hunter. The Jags still play the Falcons in preseason.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually one of the teams they play.
Well, I hope our starters don't play because he ain't gonna do nothing but abuse AJ Terrell.
Why would AJ Terrell be on today?
They ain't came out yet. He didn't came out yet. But speaking of draft, you know what I'm saying? We can't just leave it and not touch on this. How y'all feel about Shador and him not getting drafted? Well, the way he got drafted. Going from a top 3 pick or top 5 pick to a 5th rounder?
Well, if you want my opinion on it, I don't think he was supposed to be that high on the mock drafts. I think people will just put in the mock drafts with him in there because people will click on it and see Shador Sanders' name and share it. click on it again, come back to it. I think all the real NFL people, not the people who do the media stuff, I don't think they graded him that high because of how he played. And, you know, everybody don't need a quarterback to play the way he played, especially if they ain't got an O-line. He ain't had much of an O-line in Colorado, so taking sacks, taking forever to throw the ball, fumbling the ball when you get hit. Not a good look. I mean, they can. I saw somebody comparing to Gardner Minshew, and I was like, the numbers are the same. Everybody want to go to their numbers. Like, there's a lot of college quarterbacks with great numbers in college. That don't mean they're gonna get drafted in the first round. But you know, because he everybody's son. They felt the type of way. He didn't get drafted over because everybody got pissed off when Dylan Gabriel got drafted. Like Tyler Show, it's like everybody like, I don't know this, but the Saints do. The Saints suck as a franchise. But when the Browns came and drafted Dylan Gabriel, everybody like, all right, this shit has gotten too far. What the hell should Shedeur Sanders not getting drafted? I don't know. They said, you know, it's a lot going on with him. And apparently he's a bad interviewer. He wasn't prepared for day ball when he did his private with him. I don't know. But he in a situation where he can win the job. In probably the best situation of all the places to be. He got a great OC/quarterback coach as his coach. Because what his name is, he's pretty good. Yes, Stefanski.
And he's still there? Yeah.
I think, yeah. If you can't beat out Dylan Gabriel, Kenny Pickett, Joe Flacco, then you're not good quarterback to me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to find out. Because the way people thought he was the first rounder, he could show it at camp. With that competition, he could show it.
Yeah. I got to, I'm going to kind of piggyback, but then I'm going to kind of go the other way. Originally, I thought that the Steelers should have did it, but if the Steelers are waiting for Rodgers, then I wouldn't have did it either. But he not beating them out, Kevin, and you know that.
No. You gotta let black people think. Well, not black people. The coalition, because the coalition of people who wrap their hands around something they got no business of. No, they got no research, just talking. So that coalition think he a first rounder. They also think he's the best quarterback already. We don't know that yet. He has a chance to show. I don't know if he's the best yet. Time will tell. He got about to be May. He got 3 months.
May
3-4 months to prove it.
Yeah. To opening day about 4 months. Yeah, but I don't think Dylan Gabriel should have got drafted before him. I'm gonna be honest, but I also think that you can't come out before the draft. Not before the draft, but like, was it this time last year? And say, my son is not gonna. There's certain teams that we're not gonna go to.
And I think the Browns was on that list, and they still got him.
Why would? Yeah, because at that point the Browns like, well, nigga, he the best one on the list, so that's what we get. And I'm like, if you said that, I wouldn't want to draft you either. Like, even when that, I think it was a Jacksonville, it was either Jaguars or the Raiders had a scout there, and the way Deion and Shedeur was looking at the scout, I wouldn't want to draft you either. Like, oh, you really want to pick where you go? And then you got
I think they thought they were. Well, ain't no thing now. They got information that they was legit first 5 pick or something.
But that had to be from people. No disrespect, but that had to be from people on Twitter. Shedeur is a solid to good quarterback, college quarterback for sure. But like you said, Bailey Zappi, however you Bailey, sorry, I think he threw for 60 touchdowns. I can't even tell you when he got drafted. Like
7 for
what was he? What was he? 13 and 12?
7 or 6 rounds he got drafted.
What was Shedeur's record? 13 and 12 in college, something like that.
In Colorado, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like he can play. Shedeur can play, and I would agree that he should win this quarterback battle. He should not have went 5th round. He's better than a 5th rounder for sure. Dylan Gabriel should. I think the Browns should have got Shedeur with that. Well, they clearly got him at the right time. Maybe those 2nd round picks, but I just think it's a disconnect between what you call it, Kevin, the coalition.
Yeah.
And people that actually sit down and watch the tape, like take his last name off of it, take the watches and all of that off of it, and watch him play. What I see when I watch Shedeur is a solid to good quarter. I see a solid quarterback. I see a good quarterback if everything around him is good. Who were the teams that needed a quarterback? I truly think that Pittsburgh is going to go with a veteran.
I think 5 quarterbacks needy teams.
Name those teams. I'm talking about that didn't have one in place. I don't
I
mean
know.
the
I know you're
Giants.
talking. I'm gonna say
Who?
Cleveland,
Yes.
Pittsburgh,
Yes.
New York.
Which one?
Both. I don't even care that Fields is there. But I see if you don't get one for Fields because he's 24.
Because he's young. He's young. Okay, the Giants is fair, but the Jets, Fields is still young.
The Raiders, to me, could have did it. Could have got a quarterback in the first 2 rounds.
The Raiders went value, but yeah.
Who else? I mean, obviously the Titans. I'm not gonna say the Titans. Obviously the Titans.
But the Titans would be. But I look at those
Like
teams.
I could see the Rams. The Rams could have done it.
I still think Stafford got 2 or 3, and then you look at the next 2 or 3 classes that's coming out. Does Shador look overwhelmingly better than the quarterbacks that you could get next year or the year after? I don't think so.
If you
so.
playing behind Matt Stafford, yeah, learning from Matt Stafford for 2 or 3 years, like on some Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers shit, I don't see why not.
I didn't think Jordan Love was good. You know, I'm just tough when it comes to quarterbacks.
But Jordan Love is
that's what I said. I didn't say he could play. I said I didn't think. If you look at his college career, Jordan Love had 1 elite year. The rest of his years, he was mid, and his last year, he was bad. Shador is solid to me. Like I said, if I was Pittsburgh, that would have been the spot. But if I think that I'm finna get Aaron Rodgers in a bad year, just threw for 28 touchdowns. I'm not drafting a quarterback if I think I'm finna get Rodgers. They got DK and Pickens. He just got 28 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers with Pittsburgh is about to get 30 touchdowns and less than 10 picks. I'm not wasting the first round pick on a quarterback.
I did what you're saying. I think you're right. I do think you're right what you're saying.
Hold on. I'm sorry. One more thing that I want to reiterate. My bad. He should have went before Dylan Gabriel. Like, I'm not here to say that Shador was a 5th round talent. He was not. I think he was 2nd. Maybe even 1st. Even though I get the Giants trading up for Dart because Dart can move more. Dart has shown that he can improvise more. I think Shador is better than Dart, but I understand Dart over Shador. I just had to say that. I don't want you to think that I'm saying Shador should have been drafted in the 5th. I don't think so. I think he should have been 1st or 2nd round.
Let me ask
y'all a question. Y'all think this was about his play?
Yes. I think the first 2 rounds, yes. Everything else is like now it's like, well, if you're gonna be a backup, do I need to draft you here?
It was a mix. But I think 50% was play. I think a lot of people in what you say, Kevin, the coalition, I think a lot of them overrated his play. Like, if you look at a lot of his throws, they're picks in the NFL. They're accurate, but they're late.
But you know why, right? When you only watch one player play, you can't tell me anything about another player. Because all you do is watch one team play.
Those same people would tell you how many diving catches Travis Hunter had, how many times Travis Hunter had to stop and snag on somebody. Well, if I got to stop and snag, unless it's in the red zone, what does that mean? It's underthrown.
Sure.
If I got to dive, a lot of times it might be slightly overthrown. It could be perfect, but he is solid to good, but too many people overrated him.
I think if he, I like his confidence, but I think he came in with too much of it. Him and his pop, like they had too much of it. Then you coming out saying that if your son goes to certain teams, he don't want to go.
That was crazy.
Like that. And it was funny. I heard what Charles White was saying. It was funny, but it's true. Like, if I'm a head coach or I'm a GM or whatever, do I really want a nigga that don't need this shit versus a nigga that want to be this family?
We paint that as racism, but it's facts. We paint it as racism, and it might be racism. They don't want a nigga who already got, but it's facts.
Okay, on top of it, like you say, like he wasn't the best. He didn't play bad, but it was like he was doing all this shit in the SEC.
It wasn't amazing, exactly. It was good.
He didn't have and now if he had a Cam Newton year, hell, even a Johnny Manziel year,
he went number 1.
And you with all the branch. Now, if he would have came in with all that shit and came in the draft and threw and showed like, nigga, my arm like that, I can throw that bitch down the field. I get to make any throw on the money. Whatever, however you need me to make these throws, I can make it. And I'm pop my shit doing it. When you come in there being flamboyant I don't mind you being overly confident. I don't mind.
Yeah, I loved it.
But you gotta understand, I'm coming to y'all asking for a job. Let's be clear.
Basically,
but this is what this is. I want to get drafted. And when you say certain things to these people who got billions of dollars that don't need this NFL team to get billions of dollars, nigga, fuck you. And your pops. Who y'all think y'all is? You ain't Cam Newton. You ain't winning no national championship. You see what I'm saying? And I like Cam. I like all these guys. I like Shador. I like what they did in Colorado. I really love it. But when I sit back and I look at it, it's like, damn. Do I really want a nigga that got a pops that has a microphone every goddamn week throughout the football season? Even ask one question about his son. Even if he asks one question a week about his son, that will piss me off the point because you know that's going to be all ESPN. It's going to be talked about. It's going to get reports. It's going to get articles made about this shit that I got to deal with. Who wants a flashy backup quarterback? Like it was the same thing when it came to Tim Tebow. They didn't want to bring him in and have to deal with all this media shit, and you a fucking backup. You're not even a starter of the team. So it's like, do I really want the headache to come along with this shit?
No.
So I understand, but granted, like you're right. Well, fifth round is crazy. I believe it was little both. I believe they tried to teach him a lesson, let him know, like, look, you're not bigger than the program. And they show NFL shows you time and time again. Nobody's bigger than the fucking Shield. Like, we're still gonna be the number one sports team in America. Every franchise is going to make money regardless if they win or lose. They're gonna still sell tickets, they're still gonna sell merch, they're still gonna do all this shit. And I don't try to tell my pops, he looking at it as individualized. My team, Walt team, Steve's team. Nigga, no. When it comes down to make rules and shit, it's players, then it's the owners.
Yeah, this ain't the NBA.
This is not individualized.
Yeah.
If we call it, hey, you like what he did? You like what he's saying? Yeah, me neither. He ain't even all that good in their way. Let him start. Let's start him out. Let's start him out. And then he get picked by a team his dad said publicly he didn't want him to go to. So
after they already drafted a quarterback. That's a big fuck you.
So it's like, yeah, I like it, but it's not like you have your own business. It's not like you're playing golf or tennis. It's just you playing a team sport that allows so many different things for your job to go right. And I don't like seeing it. A lot of people think of making a black-white thing, which I understand. I think it's something to do with that, but it's really too to the point where it's like, are you going to be worth the headache? The headache,
exactly.
And we know time and time again, there's a lot of teams that will take chances on athletes, not just football, but athletes in general. If you worth the headache, we take a gamble on you. And after a lot of teams that think he's worth the headache, then like he wasn't worth what all came with him.
Yeah, and I saw a lot of people like comparing him to other quarterbacks that didn't throw at the combine, like Joe Burrow. I'm like, well, Joe Burrow won a national championship though. Like I don't think
he got all the ultimate leverage.
I'm saying I think he won the Heisman too, didn't he? I think Burrow won the Heisman too.
He did everything. He went undefeated, won the Heisman, won number one overall.
I literally have nothing to prove at the combine. Yeah, like same with Cam. Like you can't compare, like, because I'm like, Cam wasn't. I'm not gonna say you poking your chest out on the field means that you're not humble. But just for the sake of argument, Cam wasn't quote unquote humble. He still went number one. The Panthers never thought about trading out of that pick. Ever.
You know why? Because when you were clear first rounder and your talent is undeniable, they will still draft you no matter what's going on.
That's where a lot of fans got.
You could get arrested.
Yes.
Didn't Jalen Carter kill somebody? He had somebody in a drag race in Athens.
Yeah, he ain't killed it, but yeah. Like that was trouble.
He's a part of trouble. His name was a part of some big shit that went down, and it didn't fucking matter. He got drafted, so went into the Super Bowl, and we had nothing about that shit no fucking more.
Laramie Tunsil wore a gas mask the night of the draft.
No, that's wrong. That's an old video. They released it the night before the draft.
Oh, my bad. Okay, that's cool.
I thought they released that shit the night while the draft was going on.
Nah, someone tried to mess him up. I can't believe. I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was the night of the draft. I thought it was not. Well, okay, well, fuck it. Everybody thought it was night draft. He still went number one. The only other person I remember that some shit happened and he didn't even get drafted was I think it was Lael Collins. He didn't get drafted, did he? I think Lael Collins. No, he didn't.
I think I drafted like the 5th or 6th round.
I feel like he went undrafted, but it was way later than when he should have. If he was,
yeah, he should have been first, but he's
yeah. But aside from that, even when you get in trouble, if you're like that, what they drafting you? They drafting you
for sure.
They drafting you. They go and like you said, we're not gonna hear anything else about it. They're never gonna talk about the trouble that you got. Yeah,
Shadur don't come from trouble. He's just not that good.
Yeah, he's solid. He's solid. He could play, but I never thought him and Cam Ward were close.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that was tough for me to watch that go down. But I mean, the story not over. He got a chance to write a story and shit like that. So we looking forward to see how this play out.
To Kevin's credit, you look at the court. I mean, Watson is obviously out for the season. You got Kenny Pickett. You got Joe Flacco, who's been in the league since what 2000. He got drafted with Matt Ryan, didn't he?
Year, yeah.
It's no reason for you not to win this job. It's no reason for Shadur not to win this.
If you like what everybody thought you was
exactly. And I don't mean week 6, week 7. I mean week 1. You got Joe Flacco 40.
Camp.
Yeah. He's better than Dylan Gabriel from what I've seen. And Kenny Pickett, he had 2 solid games for the Eagles last year, but the Eagles have everything perfect around. So let's see. Let's see. The draft is over. Let's see.
We'll see if he's better than Dylan Gabriel too. I don't know if he's technically better than Dylan Gabriel.
Is he better than your boy Dart?
No. Like if you looked at Dart play, he makes you scratch your head, but you see the potential.
Same thing I said.
I don't think he's gonna last unless he changes the way he play, because he'll get himself hurt out this league.
I think Shadur is better, but I understand why you would draft Dart. Like, if he pan out, he's gonna be one of them. He's gonna be good. But we'll see.
We don't see anything else in the NFL. We're talking about what's that one?
I'm good.
Good, y'all good. I think that's everything. We think we covered a lot. Still think the Ravens gonna goddamn win Super Bowl with Lamar Jackson this year. How way we drafted. But that's just my 2 cents. That's the last thing I got to say about NFL. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be saying that same shit in 2 weeks. I mean, in 2 years.
Kevin, I can bet you this, and I bet you won't bet me. Well, better record than y'all.
That's low hanging fruit. Talk to me in 2028.
That nigga want to talk to me. We gonna be now 40. Shut your ass up. They talking about 2028.
We'll be 40, goddamn.
No, that's 3 years. I like don't add no age on me.
Now Walt might be 40. You know he look up there. So that's about it.
My birthday is 4 months before yours.
4 months too many, my boy. 4 months too many.
You ready for Jamaica?
Oh yeah, y'all ready for Jamaica?
I'm already there. This is my my hologram. I'm there. I'm already there.
Oh you got these on? Okay, hey, real quick, what y'all looking forward to the most in Jamaica?
The pool bar.
Pool bar.
We can leave it at that. Yes, absolutely. Because they right there.
So that's the problem. Niggas. I'm looking forward to enjoying the Jamaican culture. I've never had a chance to really truly enjoy their culture. I really want to go there. I want to hear some good reggae music. I don't know what reggae music sound like, but whatever they said it is, I want to hear it. I want to taste the KFC. I hear everybody.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. As soon as we touch down, we go to KFC.
You gotta go. I want to try the real Jamaican food in Jamaica. I want to go experience everything in Jamaica. I want to go to juke joints, all that shit. I really want to experience the Jamaican culture and the pool bar, Kevin. I want to experience that shit.
Yeah, you gonna try to say that for last, nigga? You know that shit. Hey, which flight you got? Did they switch your flight too? You know what time your flight leaves?
I don't know.
Are you leaving from Atlanta or from wherever you gonna be?
No, I'm gonna be from the city. I thought we all together.
Some of them leaving in the morning. We leaving at I think 1:40. 141.
And we get to like at 3:30 type shit.
Also, you is on our flight. So all the niggas riding together then. Oh, okay.
I'm on that one. I'm on that one.
We about to go up.
I may my room up from y'all. I might be in another hotel. Cause I just got to worry they got some beachfront rooms opened up. You know what I'm saying? So I might have to pay a couple extra dollars. You know what I'm saying?
What would you do with a beachfront room, boy?
Nigga, enjoy the view. Goddamn. Wake up to the ocean, splashing around me. What the fuck going on? I might pay a couple extra dollars for that one, but no, I'm looking forward to Jamaica though. I'm like, Kev, I'm already there. I can't wait. It's a bit. Tomorrow will be 14 days out.
Nah, today. Today Wednesday.
We leaving on a Wednesday.
You come on Thursday?
No, it is on Thursday, Wednesday. You right, on the 14th of Wednesday. I'm thinking first.
I was gonna say, damn, twin, we're gonna be all accustomed to shit by the time you get there.
Nah, I'm gonna be there, right with y'all at. I didn't go shopping though. I ain't got no shorts. I do this every
Man,
I didn't know we needed red shorts. Thank God I got red shorts, but I didn't know we needed red shorts.
What's the honey damn color shit? It's in a fucking color party.
I told her the same thing, man. She was like, I chose red because everybody should have. I was like, I got red gym shorts. I don't have no red swim trunks.
I have no red.
You know, women, man, they gotta have a color theme, something.
Yeah, but it won't be hard to find red. So I was like, okay, I got you.
Luckily, I already had some, but yeah.
I'm about to go
Yeah,
find
I gotta
some
go
white
shopping
shoes.
for sure. I gotta go
You
shopping.
go to Old Navy, you get you some. I'm sure Old Navy got some.
Old Navy. Let's see what's up.
If not Old Navy, maybe you could find some in Ross, but they might not have the colors.
A polo or Nike or some shit. You don't know.
Oh yeah, Nike gonna have some. I think Nike be having a
shorts,
blowout
probably
sale.
$40. That shit, dude. I ain't buying no Nike shorts. I'm taking my ass to Walmart, buying some $9 red swim trunks. Nike shorts is just insane, bro. It's fucking crazy.
What you mean?
They cost too much, man.
Nike now they Sunday got some shorts like $100.
For one pair, man, I go to the thrift shop up the street, boy. I get a month worth of clothes for $100.
You said a month. That's 4 weeks of clothes.
All right, yeah, it's gonna be a month, but it's gonna be a good week.
Yeah, they gonna stretch that bitch out for sure.
Exactly, but I'm only wearing shorts out there, no pants. But let's get it.
Hey,
I'm
Kevin
excited.
said he throwing a second Mario party. You pulling up?
Kevin ain't throwing no party, man. I know he ain't.
You throwing?
I thought about it.
That's on a Monday though. When would the party be?
Oh no, I'll throw it on Sunday. I had one last year on Sunday. That shit was lit. I think Cinco was on Sunday though. Yeah, that motherfucker was lit. But nah, people gonna be outside. You're saying you want one of us to have a party. That's what's going on here.
I mean, if y'all do it, I'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ask me to pull up, I'll pull up. If y'all ask me.
You know, it's nothing for me.
For sure. All right. We do something. We chop it up about it. But that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Fall Forever. Lake Show in 7. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna go down. Lamar Jackson Super Bowl ring. Hey, we gonna fuck with the greats. We got LBJ. Damn. And LJ8. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got going on. That go to LJ. It's something I ain't even recognize that. That's why. Okay, it's something going on. All right, consistency, people. Consistent fucking C. Can't hate that. Y'all got anything before we get out of here?
Hell nah.
Go Falcons? No go Falcons? No go Giants?
No,
2 weeks. That's all I got. 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Oh, we gonna be on that plane for real. Finna land in 2 weeks. So let's get it.
For sure.
And I never flew Delta before. I'm excited.
Oh, you gonna get them Biscoff cookies?
Yeah, all my.
When the ginger ale, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait.
I don't know. Fucking. Is that free?
Hell yeah, it's free.
Yeah, it's part of the play.
I want a shot. I ain't never even had a drink. I ain't never watched the TV. I only did Spirit of Frontier. So I ain't never.
What you flying that for?
Man, shit, on the T side. Shit, if I could change it, I would do Spirit. But I just don't like layovers, man. I can't. It's cool on the way there, but on that way back, I'd be ready to get the fuck home.
That's how they should do on the road trip. On the way there is lit. That
Yeah,
ride back, like, God damn.
Man, we
That's the longest ride ever. Trying to get back home after he had all that fun.
Right. That's why I did it. But nah, like Kevin said, 2 weeks. I can't wait to turn up with y'all niggas, bro. We gonna go up.
It's gonna be a movie. I'm looking forward to it. Then for a whole week, I need it. I need to grab some sunscreen because I can't do no tanning. I cannot afford no tanning. I cannot afford that. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we might have to vlog for y'all too. Jamaica vlog. What y'all think about Jamaica vlog?
I like
it. We got to keep that bitch 10 minutes or less.
Oh, no, for sure. We can't put it on Patreon. Goddamn, we're gonna be seeing.
Because once some shit get to going, you know I'm walking away from that camera. Like,
No, for sure. That's the show. Like Jebba Ball forever. My boy Steez came pulled up on us. Shout out to my boy Steez. You know what I'm saying? Parlay Pete was in this bitch. Half his out making some money. You know what I'm saying? All right, Gavin tapped in. Ant-Man and 5. Fuck Gavin. You know what I'm saying? We holler at you. Y'all be good. We out.
All right, y'all.
All right.